Happy Pokemon Day, everyone! It is finally that day. If you watched my countdown video to my most anticipated games, you knew this was happening. Like, anyone in the Pokemon community knew it was going to be, they were going to announce the new games this year. And it's finally here. We're going to get to see the announcement. Whole 7 minutes of it. I got my hat on, my 20th anniversary hat. Got a Pokeball shirt on. In celebration, it is Pokemon Day. So I guess we'll just kind of talk about it a little bit because we got about 6 minutes before it is. 6 minutes before 7 minutes of footage. That's the first thing is 7 minutes is awkward. And the reason that is because if you look at the past, back when X and Y were announced, Sun and Moon were announced, the initial announcements don't reveal a whole lot. They reveal like the starters, the box arts, maybe just a little bit of the region. Like the X and Y video, I forgot to go rewatch. I was going to, but I remember the X and Y announcement trailer. It was like a CGI trailer. Pikachu on the tower shows like a couple key places here and there, I believe, and then shows like the starters and then the box art legend. That's it. Can't remember the Sun and Moon initial announcement trailer too much, but they just don't reveal a whole lot. So I can't imagine them doing a whole lot this time. So 7 minutes, I just don't know. And those initial announcement trailers are only a couple minutes long, so that's really all I'm expecting out of this one is box art legends, starters, maybe a few like key points of like location areas. And we can find out more about the location. Like I know a lot of people are on the whole UK thing right now. That's like the big, what kind of everyone's accepted is what is the next region like based on the UK. And there's a lot going for that theory too. There's like a lot of official Pokemon accounts of like people who work there have been kind of hinting at it. At least they would think they're hinting at it. A lot of art depicting Pikachu and Eevee with like crowns and scepters. So that's what a lot of people are thinking. It's gonna be Pokemon Crown and Pokemon Scepter, or Pokemon King and Queen, or something like that. So it'd be interesting to see what that is. I'm also gonna be doing. I'm gonna plant my flag as soon as the direct's over, or maybe even as they announce them. I'm gonna plant my flag as team whatever it is, to the grass starter, the fire starter, the water starter, team whatever their names are. It'd be interesting to see because I tend to go to either the grass or the water starter. Never really been like initially like, yeah, the fire starter. Because like Gen 1, I kind of go between Bulbasaur and Squirtle depending on the day you ask me. Right now I'm feeling Squirtle. Gen 2, I'm Totodile guy. Gen 3, I'm a Trico. Gen 4, Piplup. Gen 5, Snivy. Gen 6, Chespin. Sometimes Froakie. And Gen 7, I was Rowlet. So kind of lean towards the grass starters and occasionally the water starter. Interesting thing about the fire starters, though, that I've recently heard about. Apparently, there's this like theory or analysis of all the fire starters. Is it looks like they've always been basing the fire starter around one of the Chinese zodiac animals. If you show a little description wheel, like I'll show it here on the screen right now, it looks like they all are an animal from the Chinese zodiac. So that means if they continue with that, our fire starter is going to be, what was it? I'm not looking at the screen right now. I'm going to be putting it up there in editing. But I think it's like a horse, which I don't think we would get because we already have like Ponyta, Rapidash, snake, sheep, rabbit, and I think there was only like 4. So it'd be interesting to see if that, or an ox. That was the other one, ox. So an ox would be cool, flaming like ox horns. That'd be cool. Rabbit would be interesting. Snake, I don't know. Horse, we already have Ponyta, Rapidash, so I doubt they would do a horse. Plus, the horse I don't think would really work as a starter. So yeah, be interesting to see if they follow with that. The only thing that doesn't really work for me for that theory about the Chinese zodiac thing is they have Fennekin under as the dog of the Chinese zodiac, which Fennekin is not a dog in any kind of way. It's a fox. So I don't know. They're just trying to make it work with that. I wonder if it was like killed off when Fennekin was announced, but then as soon as Litten was announced, the next generation, like, oh, maybe it is. Maybe okay, we'll just slip it in as the dog. So we got 2 more minutes left. My mouth is killing me. I'm doing too much talking. I'm having dental work done. Oof. So what else is there? I mean, it's not much to talk about. We're gonna get all around. Oh, so the other thing is, the whole 7 minutes might not be dedicated. Someone brought this to my attention while they were talking discussion videos on it. There's a possibility it might not be just the Generation 8 games. Like, they could also be talking about a spin-off or some ports or something like that. So that's takes up a couple minutes, so they don't have to talk too much. Because as Game Explain said, Game Freak loves their fluff. So they're just going to just pad it out with, like I said, just a couple things, some nice little pictures of artwork. Because I remember in the Sun and Moon announcement, it was, they didn't show a whole lot. They just showed like behind the scenes stuff, and that's all we had to go on for a while, was just behind the scenes pictures. So I really hope they don't do that. Oh, should we start here any minute now? So I'm just not expecting a whole lot. I'm not getting my hopes up, but we're getting a full blown out presentation of what the games are. We're gonna get the name, release date, starters, box art legends, and I think that's, here we go.
Welcome to the Pokemon Direct. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company.
Ah, no, Ishihara. Sorry, I muted you.
Today, I would like to share some very special information with all of you.
Yes, yes, please.
Pokemon trainers all around the globe.
They're doing a recap. I knew everyone said they were going to do a recap.
Regions of the Pokemon world. Along the way, trainers have encountered many different Pokemon, battled against countless other Pokemon trainers.
And now you're doing none of that in the new game. We're making it different.
And this year, a new Pokemon journey will begin for all of you.
Yay!
We've prepared a special video to welcome you to the setting of your next adventure.
Okay, good. They're not going to do like some long recap thing they went through last time.
Look.
Oh, I just want to see how it looks. Because it's on Switch now. That's the other big thing. Switch! Holy shit! Oh! Farmland. Look at it. Look at our house. Look at our backpack. Look at the beanie. Oh, wow. They're not chibi. It looks kind of like Sun and Moon, but just slightly better. It is London. Look at that tower. Oh my god. Oh, they're not in the overworld. Okay. No new Pokemon yet. They might be doing a Sun and Moon thing where they're not going to be a whole lot of new Pokemon, because they were spending too much time making the world for the Switch. Wow, look at this place. Yeah, there might not be a whole lot of new Pokemon. It might be like a X and Y thing. We're not going to get a whole lot of new Pokemon. Wow, that looks crazy. But it is the UK! Look at that, like Ironworks. A new Pokemon. Who are you? You're adorable. You're not a starter, that's for sure. Oh, wait, you're the fire starter? Here's the water starter. Oh, he looks like a Chow. Oh, he's gonna be the Loch Ness Monster, isn't he? He's gonna be the Loch Ness Monster. Ukulele? It's a monkey. A grass monkey. Oh, he's so cute. Yeah, I think I'm going back to the grass starter. Can you give us their names? Pokemon. Sword. Shield. Oh. Show us the box arts, legends.
Today, we are pleased to announce all new entries in the main series
Sword and Shield.
Pokemon RPGs.
Okay, so I'm not going to go based on
Nintendo
name.
Switch.
I'm going to go based on the
Pokemon
box
Sword
art. That's how I always
Pokemon
pick
Shield.
my Pokemon game. They're both cool, though. Sword and Shield.
And for an introduction to the adventure that awaits you in these games, I'd like to ask this next guest to tell you more.
Hey.
I'm Junichi Masuda
Who did
from
his
Game Freak,
Masuda?
and
Who
I've
did
been
your
working
makeup?
as the producer for these titles. Right now, we at Game Freak are hard at work on the development of Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. For the veteran Pokemon trainers who have experienced so many adventures with us up until
Yes.
now, for the new trainers who held a Pokeball for the first time in the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu game or the Pokemon Let's Go Eevee game, and for all those out there looking to become Pokemon trainers for the first time. These games will be new entries in the Pokemon series, role-playing games that will get any player fired up and excited. Since these are new entries, naturally, you'll find that they take place in a new region, with never-before-seen Pokemon living there and new adventures you've yet to experience. So let's turn to the director of these games, our own Mr. Omori, to hear more.
I'm
Look at these
Shigeru
towns.
Omori from Game Freak. I'm working as the director for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. The setting of these games is known as the Galar region.
Galar region. Okay.
Galar is an expansive region.
It is
with
the
many
UK. It's like the whole island there.
containing idyllic countryside and contemporary cities, vast plains,
There's a
and
snow area.
craggy, snow-covered mountains.
There's a Pokemon League, I think, up there.
The people and Pokemon live here, and they've worked together to develop the industries in the region. Here in this region, you'll visit gyms with the newly discovered Pokemon you choose to be your first partner, aiming for the enviable and admirable title of champion. So let's get to know the Pokemon that
Yes.
could be your next
Yeah, I
partner.
think I'm Grass Starter. It could
The
change
chimp
the Water
Pokemon,
Starter depending
Grookey.
on the
This
evolution.
mischievous Pokemon
Grookey.
is full of boundless curiosity. The rabbit Pokemon Scorbunny, which is always running
Scorbunny.
about, bursting with
Rabbit! It is a rabbit!
energy. And the
They are
water
continuing
lizard Pokemon Sobble. It's a bit timid,
Sobble?
shooting out attacks as it hides itself in the water. You'll choose one of these distinct Pokemon to be your trusty partner and set out across the Galar region on a new adventure.
I think I'm so far Grookey right now, but Sobble could
Along
grow
the
on
way,
me.
there will be many more
depending on the
never
evolution.
before seen Pokemon waiting to meet you and be discovered. As we work on the development of these games, our goal has been to create the greatest Pokemon experience yet.
Yes.
We're challenging ourselves to try new things while still
Like harder
treasuring what
difficulty
makes
settings?
Pokemon special. So we hope you'll all be looking forward to the adventures awaiting you in the Galar region.
Galar region. I like it. Galar.
So, what did you think?
Are we getting box art
Pokemon
legends?
Sword and Pokemon Shield will be released
Late. Oh, we don't even get a
simultaneously
solid date, just
worldwide
late.
in late 2019. And that's not all you'll have to look forward to in 2019.
Now say here we go, port.
We've got plenty in the works for the Pokemon brand that we hope will delight you. Thank you all for tuning in.
Nah, we're not
today.
gonna tease you with any of it. So interestingly, oh, quality just dropped. Oh, there we go. Okay, so some speculation. We didn't get the box art legends, which is interesting, but notice, like X and Y and Sun and Moon. The X and the Y and the Sun and the Moon all represented the legends in some way. But with interesting with Sword and Shield, they both have that wolf head facing the opposite direction. Now, obviously, the legends are probably going to be Sword and Shield related, but I'm wondering if they're both going to be like these wolf-like Pokemon because of those wolf heads. So that's interesting. It would be interesting if like one was a wolf head, one was like a something else. But no, they're both wolf heads. So that's what I picked up. Region looks small. That's a little discerning. But I'm pretty sure with as much as big as the town seemed to be, it should be expensive as you actually walk through it. But it seems like it's very just north, which I guess that's just UK in general because that's just that Long Island, like England and all that. So, interesting. Can we replay it? Is it back up on the site yet? Stream ended. Can we rewatch the stream? I'm gonna go through that again. Okay, replay. Can 7 minutes. Boy, that went by fast. Okay, let's see if we can rewind here. So there's definitely a lot of farmland. Galar region. I like it, Galar. Easier to say than, I remember everyone hated Unova for a while because no one knew how to really pronounce it. Backpack's cool. Look at the good. Please tell me that we're customizable and those are not just our set clothes for the boy and girl. I like the foggy forest. That's cool. So there's the grass gym. I mean, so what this is telling me. So what this is telling me here is that probably not gonna get a lot of new Pokemon in this generation, kind of like what happened with Kalos and X and Y, because I think because their reasoning, for those who don't know, the reason we only got like 70 new Pokemon in X and Y was because it was the first 3D game for the company, so they spent more time working on the game itself more than designing new Pokemon to put in, because they also had to transfer over all the models from older generations into 3D, so they spent time doing that. So what I'm guessing what's going to be happening here is the team wanted to work on just the world being big and gigantic, because now they have the power of the Switch to work on instead of just the 3DS. So so the team mostly worked on that, and so we're not going to get a whole lot of new Pokemon. I'm expecting less than 100 new Pokemon. So let's see. Which I guess I'm fine with. We don't need a million new Pokemon. I love those pictures. It's nice to see some Pokemon that we'll probably be able to get. So far I'm not seeing customizable characters. They might be saving that though. Looks like the sport of some kind, like soccer or rugby. That tower looks cool. I love the this industrial city thing. See, I didn't notice the fire on his feet. Wait. There we go. I didn't notice the fire on his feet. I thought he was like some normal type when I saw him, but then I see the fire. Okay. And he's invisible. Okay. I see him being like a Loch Ness monster kind of Pokemon when he evolves. He's like smacking the stone. Grookey! Not a fan of the names, they sound very fake Pokemon-esque. He's adorable though. So yeah, I think I'm Team Grookey for now. Pokemon Sword. See, like I said, they're both wolf fed, so either both box art legends are going to be like this wolf Pokemon, but just slightly different between Sword and Shield, or these symbols have nothing to do with the legends. That's what pretty much has come down
Today,
to.
we are pleased to announce all new entries in
These games will be new.
Games is known as the Galar region.
Yeah, see. Oh, wait. Okay, so we're going to start down here. I have the cool lake right here. I have a lot of big lakes
Galar
here.
is an expansive region with many environments
Then we have this town that we saw. So that's just one giant town.
containing idyllic countryside and contemporary
There's that sports arena. Another sports arena. A lighthouse.
cities.
So here's our snowy. There's always got to be a snowy area.
Vast plains.
Oh, here's another like big city. So this is the Big Ben city. There's some other big city like industrial.
And craggy
There's another. So are those the Pokemon gyms or are these something else?
snow-covered mountain.
These might be the gyms because look, here's another building over here. And then there's like the Pokemon League. I'm guessing up here. So yeah, we're not gonna get our ice types until much later in the game.
The people and Pokemon live here, and they've worked together to develop the industries in the region. Here in this region, you'll visit gyms with the newly discovered
Gyms, okay,
Pokemon
so I was
who
about to
choose
say,
to
did
be
they say
your first
gyms?
partner,
So yeah,
aiming
back
for
to
the
gyms.
enviable and admirable title of champion. So let's get to know the Pokemon that could be your next.
Alright, so yeah, I think I'm Grookey. I could almost be Scorbunny. So I'm actually kind of in a three-way tie right now, but I think I'm going to lead towards Grookey right now. So how do I see these guys evolving? I mean, if we want to get really cool, I'm going to give them all the cool secondary typing, but it's possible they could just be pure grass, fire, water as they evolve. Grookey, I could see evolving into some kind of like ninja monkey. So grass ninja, so either maybe grass fighting or grass dark. So that'd be kind of cool. I don't think we have a grass dark type or grass. Oh, wait, no, for Virizion, we do have grass fighting. Maybe a non-legendary grass fighting. That'd be cool. So I can see him go that either way because we don't have like a wood type or anything like that. Otherwise, I would say wood because he has that little stick. Oh, see, that was the stick he was playing with. It comes in as a little button. So that could be like that stick in his hair. He could pull that out as he evolves, and it becomes like a fighting stick. So I could definitely see like some kind of like ninja warrior monkey, like a Sun Wukong inspired kind of thing. Scorbunny is interesting. I don't know where they could go with that. I mean, it's interesting that they actually are still going with the Chinese zodiac thing. It's a rabbit. That was one of the ones they were missing. Obviously, this is going to be the speedy one of the three. They always kind of balance it out. Like, one's bulky, one's fast, one's like in the middle. Scorbunny's definitely going to be the fast one. I think usually the Fire Stars are usually the faster one. Usually, not always. Yeah, I don't know where they can go with that. I'm almost getting like we can get a Rabbit Blaziken kind of. I'm getting like a Rabbit Blaziken feeling from him. And then, Sobble was his name?
Ex-partner. The chimp Pokemon, Grookey.
Yeah,
this mischievous Pokemon is full of boundless curiosity. The rabbit Pokemon Scorbunny, which is always running about, bursting with energy.
Yeah, so he's gonna be a speedy
and
boy.
The water lizard Pokemon Sobble. It's a bit timid.
If he doesn't turn into the Loch Ness Monster, I'm gonna be upset. So, but I also get like an Aurora's feeling from him, so he could be water ice. He would turn invisible. I wonder if he could be a water ghost type. That'd be interesting for a starter. Because like Loch Ness Monster, they kind of disappear, fade in. That'd be kind of interesting. Or he could be pure water. That'd be kind of disappointing. All right. So I think that is it. So I'm gonna plant my flag now with Team Grookey, because I usually tend to go towards the aggressor, which possible Sobble, depending on how they evolve. Which is interesting. I don't think I've ever felt that way. Like I was like dead on like this one, like I was with Rowlet. Like I was Rowlet all the way. But no, I could go Grookey or Sobble. I mean, even Scorbunny's not that bad. He doesn't give me that cocky fire type that like Litten had, that Fennekin had. Like I was like, oh, this is gonna be the fan favorite. I could just tell. I'm not really getting that with Scorbunny this time, so I don't know. We'll have to see how people react. There's nothing like some dead on like cool Pokemon. They're all kind of like cutesy, which always there was at least one cool one like Fennekin, like Litten, stuff like that. So yeah, this thing needs to turn into Loch Ness Monster, please. Like a slow, like this is gonna be the slow, bulky one. He's gonna be the Loch Ness Monster. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys are excited for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield like I am. And I will see you guys on future Pokemon Directs and E3 when they announce more Pokemon and stuff like that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.